Okay, so this video is going to address the elephant in the room. What if your product really does suck? So that's it. That's people come onto Etsy with all sorts of things, and not everything is going to be popular. Not everything about the way you do you might come in doing something that's popular, but you might be doing it in a way that makes it not okay. I have seen people coming in, and we see it all the time. We see it all the time. And sometimes it's through no fault of their own. Diamond painting, that's a good one. Let's start with diamond painting as an example of this. Does diamond painting suck? No. Diamond painting is a fun little hobby that a lot of people have gotten into over the last couple of years. It was great. It was wonderful. It was awesome. There are people, and I've never seen it succeed anywhere that I've seen it, who do the diamond paintings and then sell them as a finished painting. That kind of sucks, okay? The whole idea behind diamond painting is the hobby of doing it yourself. I get it. I get it. I totally get it. And some of these kits are really expensive. Okay, this is going to be a really good example actually, because your product might not, diamond paintings are cool, they're cute, they're this, they're that. But if you're doing a diamond painting and then trying to sell, I'm trying to sell, there's people that really like diamond paintings and they want one, but they don't have the patience, or maybe they're disabled and can't make one for themselves. That's awesome, but there's no market for it. There's literally zero market for these, because buy a $5 kit for your friend and ask them to do it for you. Buy a $5 kit for somebody who's into the kits. Hey, if I buy you the kit, can I have it when it's done? Okay. So it's not a great idea. They're not doing well. I'm pretty sure you're not really seeing them right now. Now people are creating their own kits and selling them. Sell the kit so that people can buy it and do it. But anyway, so maybe your idea isn't necessarily, maybe your idea just isn't marketable, or maybe there was one lady doing wreaths at Christmas time, and she did not have a good go of it. I think she got shut down because she was using the wrong kinds of adhesives to put her wreaths together, and so they were falling apart in shipping. And then the few that did survive shipping were falling apart the minute they got put on the door, as soon as they were exposed to even. Oh, well, it got cold, the glue cracked, and everything fell off, and now they want their money back. She just did not, her product sucked. Her intentions were good. When you're starting an online business, your intentions are good. Your intentions are always good. Always, always, always good. But certain things have to happen a certain way to be successful. Did her product ideas suck? No. Okay. So let's go back to the diamond painting things. The product idea sucked. Some of these people have beautiful paintings. I saw a few people that were trying to sell them. They come into the social medias. Hey, what's going on? Why is nobody buying my product? It's like, this is not marketable. And a few people were like, that's not true. My product is awesome. It's cute. And other people were encouraging them. Oh my God, these are cute. These are gorgeous. I don't know why nobody's buying them. It's because they're $5 kits, but people can do themselves. They just they do not translate into a sound business idea. The paintings that they were creating looked really cute, but I wouldn't buy one. Like maybe there's other ways that they could have done it. I don't know. But what they were doing was just simply getting a kit, doing the kit, and then trying to sell the finished painting. It's a not marketable. So, okay, no judgment, but it was just not a good idea. Now these wreaths, great fucking idea. Oh my God, wreaths. There are shops on Etsy who their entire business is nothing but wreaths. And they sell them for all times of the year, all seasons. And they do a great business. So you're like, oh, I do really cute wreaths. I'm going to do one too. It's like, but if you're using substandard materials, substandard adhesives, substandard this, packaging it badly, blah, 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 now your product sucks. Can you fix your product? Absolutely. Absolutely. You can. I mean, okay, diamond paintings, not marketable. Well, wait a second. Create your own kits. Sell them, right? Seal the painting in epoxy. Do something with the kit once you've completed it to make it into something unique that people can't get without paying for it to be done. I don't know. Anyway, so this one story time. One lady comes in, like I said, she's doing wreaths. I'm going to do wreaths. And wreaths are expensive to put together. The materials to put together a wreath are expensive, so she's trying to save money. Well, the unfortunate part is that she's trying to save money on things that make the wreath photograph well, but it's ugly in person. And I get it. She wants to make a few bucks for herself, but she wasn't really thinking ahead, right? So she's like, she's hot gluing Christmas wreaths and then selling them to people living in -40 environments where the glue just goes and falls off. She wasn't thinking ahead. Well, get a good adhesive that's going to still work if they put it outside in really cold environments or outside in really hot environment, whatever. You know what I mean? I think you guys are getting where I'm going here. This may not actually be a really, really long video. There's only a few examples that I actually want to share. I've seen some really shitty products find their way to Etsy. And then these people are in the social media. Why is my product not selling? It's like, because your product is garbage. Your product is garbage and you're so full of yourself that you're not willing to recognize that either your product isn't marketable or you're cutting so many corners in order to make the big bucks that you've now got a product that's garbage. Wreaths are big business, but if you are just using LePage's white glue to glue together things that you got from the dollar store or the thrift shop, you're going to have a hard time. Yeah, you don't need to get everything from Michael's, but if you're going to advertise silk flowers, they better be made of silk and not just have a silk feel. People have expectations, and it's a big market. There's a big market for these. That's why I'm using them as an example today. But this one lady came in and, get her talking. I'm having all these problems. And so she's listing off the problems that she's having. And basically, we're telling her, everybody, and there's people in the group that do sell wreaths. So she's not just getting people like me who are going, well, these are the things people look for, blah, 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 blah. These are people going, I sell wreaths. What adhesive are you using? Oh, I'm using this. That's wrong. You can't use that. Well, where are you getting your branches from? Oh, my kids and I go for walks in the park. Well, you have to treat them for bugs. Whatever. I don't know enough about it to really tell you what exactly. There were people that were giving her complete breakdowns on this is stuff that you can't do. This is stuff that you need to do. This is where you can source these materials for better prices so that you can get a better profit for yourself without cutting the wrong corners. She wouldn't do it. Well, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. She was putting them in in super flimsy cardboard boxes that just collapse. Those ones that they use for like not the exact same size, but like those really super light, like the ones you get like dress shirts in at the mall, really, really super light boxing. So yeah, she was doing it all wrong. And but here's the thing, maybe your product really does suck. And if that's the case, you need to be ready for the feedback, ready to take the advice. People were giving her advice that would have helped her create a viable business. She wouldn't take the advice. People kept putting in complaints, kept asking for refunds, kept opening cases, and she lost her shop because Etsy's obviously it's like you've got like you got a 2-star average, and almost everything you're selling is resulting in a complaint. So you can have issues with your product, but be aware that. Not be aware, be ready for the feedback and take the feedback seriously. If somebody's telling you, especially if you're in the social media and other people are so, oh, here's what you could do to improve your product. Here's what you can do here's where you can buy this for less money. Like people are going to Michael's. Oh, I bought all my supplies from Michael's and I can't make any money selling wreaths. And we're getting back to the wreath question, right? It's like, if you're making a wreath for yourself, that's fine. If you're selling them, go find a bulk supplier that sells the materials. Don't just run to the nearest dollar store. Anyway, if your product really does suck, you're going to be in for a bad time. You're going to have a business that's not going to make any money, and it's going to be a problem. Don't make it your hill to die on. There are always ways to improve a product. There's always a way to improve your packaging, your shipping. I've been doing this for almost 5 years now. I'm still looking for ways to improve. Okay? There's nothing wrong with that. And you don't have to take every single bit of feedback. Like, I mean, if 99 people like your product and one doesn't, it is not proof that your product sucks. But if one person likes your product and 99 people don't, then yeah. And sucks is a harsh word, and I know it's a harsh word, but I'm an asshole, so let's just go there, right? But anyway, I'm gonna get going. I'm just gonna leave this on the table. This is something that people need to what's the word? Ponder on. Just give it some thought, give it some time. I'm not telling you your product sucks. I don't know what your product is. I'm telling you that there's something about your product that sucks, and this is what people and it's something that people are talking to you about, trying to explain to you, if this is a conversation that you keep having over the same issues all the time, then there's something that you need to do better. I've seen so many people that come in and go, customers just don't understand what I'm trying to do. Customers are so demanding. If it's the same, if customers are not understanding, demanding, and complaining about the same things over and over and over again, it's not them. It's not them. And I've seen so many good shops with great ideas lose it all because they wouldn't take the feedback. They wouldn't take the lesson. They wouldn't make the changes. Don't let that be you. I've had feedback, hey, this is a problem. And it's like, oh, actually you're right. I put together one bag, and I was doing the one little bag, and I did a bunch. I sold a bunch. People were happy with them, and then I started getting feedback. Hey, this is a great bag, and this is what I'm using it for, but I wanted to use it for this, and I can't because it's the wrong size. Oh, I didn't get mad. I fixed the problem. I said, wait, if I change this, I can now use it for this and this. Sales went up. Listen to the feedback. Don't automatically assume that it's a deal breaker, that people hate you or anything like that. And yeah, if you've got a lot of problems, then maybe you do need to put your shop on vacation mode and rethink your entire process. Most of the time, it's one or two small problems that literally wrecks your whole fucking business because you won't do anything about it. Don't be that person. Be open to the criticism, because most of it is meant to be constructive. Okay, gonna leave you with that. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, do all the things, you know the deal. And in the meantime, you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.